You're most welcome. I want to thank you, wherever you're watching us from. My name is Manasseh Kakaire, and I'm a developer of Easyschool tool systems. I'm also a secondary school teacher by profession, just like you. So in this video, I want to guide those that have just got introduced to Easyschool tool systems. This is a school management system that has become a miracle almost in all corners of Uganda. Many secondary schools, many primary schools are using it to solve a lot of their day-to-day school tasks. Easyschool tool systems exists both online and offline. We have software for primary schools and for secondary schools, which is working both for online, it is both online and offline. And today I want to talk about the online version, and specifically version 6 Pro. Those that have upgraded to version 6, or those that are new or they have just installed version 6. I just want to share this video with you to let you know how you can install our system. This new version of installation is a bit different from the old one, in that in the old you were required to create your own folder. You needed to go to a location, you create a folder, then during installation you manually select that location. This time around the system will automatically select that folder, and basically we say let the system be installed, let the app be installed in local disk C in app data. That location is safe because it's not so much tampered by users, and actually that should be a default location for installation of apps unless otherwise, but still you can change. Now no need to talk, we want to begin right from the first step when you have received the zipped folder from us. Okay, somebody is asking, how do you get the information, or how do you get the installation files? Very good, there we go. We have a link that we have just introduced. In case you are interested in our system, there is a link in our WhatsApp group. If you happen to join our WhatsApp group, you'll find this link, and just fill in your name, your number, your email, your school name, the way you want it to appear on reports, and then add some notes, what you want to tell about your requirements, what is your interest. You can just type here and then you submit. We shall definitely receive this and we shall call you back. You can also call us or just come to our WhatsApp direct and you speak to us. We shall be there for you. Straight away, let's begin. Now we are going to send this to you. There is a zipped folder that will be sent with your school name, and inside that folder you're going to find installation files, and at the same time you're going to find there your installation key. Okay, the installer is there and then the key is there. The key is what you pay for, so if you don't pay, you don't receive that key. Prices, we negotiate. The prices are negotiable. I said there is a promotion now that you're paying 250,000 shillings. That will be up to August of June. That will be our pricing, and then after there it will be revised. And I want to tell you, this is done once. You pay for our offline system once. You don't keep on paying every now and then, or this term, the other term, or what. No expiries. That is promotion as of now. We say the whole of this year, those that are getting our systems are getting them free, and they will work with no expiries. Then later, that is when we shall have to introduce the expiry. So get the chance when it is still early. This is the folder that you receive. After receiving this folder, you need to unzip it. So I hope you have WinRAR or any other file unzipping software. So right click on the zipped folder and select extract here so that you can get a normal folder. This is done so that we can compress the file size when sending it to you, so it is not too big. We normally send this in your WhatsApp or send it in email. So you download it and then you unzip. Very good. Need to do. So I have a normal folder here. I think I need to make this large so we can view. There is this. So after unzipping, you are now going to double click. Inside you find two files. Like I said, there is an installer. You will see this icon. This is the installer you're going to run by double clicking, and then you will open this text file. First open the text file and confirm whether your installation key is there. So let's open. So I'm using an example of one of my clients here, Swedic. So Swedic is a new client. You can follow this video along so that you can install this system on your computer. So this is going, copy this name because this is the name you give us. In the discussion as we go, we get engaged in with you, we ask you to send us the school name, or that's why I said if you get this form, you just fill in the name of the school. So this name is what we are going to code within your license. If you enter any other name or you miss out any spelling that is beyond what you gave us, the system will not install because that will be a different school. This is a school specific software. So during installation, you will be asked to enter organization name. Just come to your key text file and copy the name the way it is, only the name, not the field name. Then under installation key or license, copy this and then paste it there. Let's go. So I just double click on the installer, double click, then accept agreement, say next. This is what I said. It will ask you for username, organization, and then a serial number. Username in most cases the computer or the system will automatically detect the computer username and it will put it there. If you don't see, you can just write anything like admin or any text, no problem. What is very important is the organization name and the serial number. In case you miss out any of the two, then the system will not activate the next button to take you to the next step. So I'll just come and copy the school name as it has been given in the license. I paste it there. Then I'll still open and get the installation key. If you don't enter both the organization name and installation, next button does not activate to take you to another level. So here I will paste and you can see next is active. If you do a mistake and add any other character which was not put in that license key, nothing will work. For example, I put a space which was not there, it gets deactivated. I remove that space, sorry. Yes, the space is removed. You now say next. So when you say next, it now tells you it is going to install this system on local disk C under users, in user, app data, local, and it will automatically create this. So what we are going to do, just say next, then say next still. You leave the create shortcut checked because you need this shortcut to easily access your system. Now we say next and say install. Very good. So our system is installing. Meanwhile, allow if you are to install the system, at least have something like 250 MBs of space, and at least have 4 GB RAM on your computer, at least 4 GB RAM on your computer. If you don't have this, you may find issues. Especially in processing speed of your computer. Very good, very good. We can see we are done, and now it says finish. So just let this checked. The system is going to open automatically. It will first open the user guide, then give it time, it will automatically open the app. Finish. We can see now the app is here. Shortcut is already created. You can see that there. And now the user guide is open. This is to show you how you're exactly going to use our system. Okay. It tells you welcome, and then it shows you where your system has been installed, like that. So you can read through if you want to get know. However, you can just watch this video and everything will be okay. So the system has also automatically opened. Very good. Now when it opens and there is no any account, you will not see the login screen. You will only see the create account, meaning you have not created an account. So we create account only once. After installation, the next step is creating account. If you have not understood, repeat the video from our first step. Create account after you have installed. So how do we create accounts? We shall go to username. I'll write my username. Enter there your password. This should be secret. Don't allow any other person to get to know about it. You can even see, you can't see my password because it is secret. So you're also going to select the role. Since you are going to use this as admin, choose admin. Now choose security question. This security question will help you to reset your password in case you forget it. They will ask you to write the answer that you gave during account registration. So choose any question and then answer that question. Now create account. You get registration successful. You can now log in. So you're going to log in using the same username and password that you used while creating your account. Now if you are an existing user, and you have been on version 5 or previous versions and you want to upgrade, you don't create account from scratch. You just need to select the login button and come back to login form. Then you select import existing database. So when you select import existing database, you select where your database is, and then that database will be straight away imported into your system, and you'll use the login details in that database to access your learners. You don't again begin from scratch adding new learners and what, no. So if you're there and you would like to go to version 6, please just tell us and we shall straight away give you a new installer. You install the new version, but you first back up from the old version. Then you install, you use the import existing database to bring your data into the system. That one also works if you have installed your system on another computer. In case you install the system on another computer. So I will not import because I've created a new account and I want to guide those that are just joining. Enter the same credentials that you used. Please, I said they are secret. Don't allow any person to know this unless you trust them. Very good. So we are now in. So after you have logged into the system, the first thing to do is to create academic terms. Academic years, actually. You create a year and a term. As I'm speaking per now, I have made this video in term 2 of 2026, and therefore I'll go to this button. There is the third widget on the dashboard. It says manage years and terms. Select it, and then it brings you to this the manage years and terms management page. So come to the field here and type your year. You can say this is 2026. You say add year. The moment you add year, it will activate these other fields for adding term. So we have added the year. Now add the term. Go to the column add term. Then select from drop down a term name and say add. That is term 1. Select again term 2. Then say add. Select again term 3. Add. Very good. So we are now going to set active. You set the year active and say active year set with a successful message. And then we activate a term for this year. Res activate. You select set active down. Active term set. Now don't do anything else before you set academic key, term and year active, because when adding students onto the system, we track them basing on year and term ID. This is very important if you are to promote these learners. For example, you don't need to add learners every year onto the system. You only need to promote these learners from one year onto another year, from the old class into a new class. Therefore, we need to set active year and term so that as we are adding learners on the system actually captures record of their enrollment. This one also helps us to keep on tracking record of learners' performance even in the previous years, so we can see how these learners are doing, right? So we have set 2026 as active year and term 2 as active term. What is next? Next is now to add classes. But now when you look at our dashboard, we have seeded classes, default classes. The system comes with the classes because this is secondary. We expect to run S1, S2, S3, S4, S5 and S6. So those classes will be there already. Now what do we need to do under class management? If you're only doing O-level and you don't have A-level, you can go back and delete A-level classes. But all the same, even when you leave them there, they will have no effect because you will not add learners there. Now what are you going to do? Go under manage. We're going to manage classes on your side navigation. Manage classes. It brings add O-level class, add A-level class, and then manage streams. What are we going to do? If your school allows streaming, first go to manage class and then manage streams. So say manage streams, we add. If you have stream A, we write stream A, add stream, write stream B, add stream. Then for A level, we can add arts, we can add science, like that. Now adding streams by name is not enough. After adding these streams, we shall now go back and edit our classes so that we match them together with the correct stream in that class. Let's go back to dashboard. Then we go back to manage classes. We go and say add O-level classes. So here we're not adding, but we are only going to edit our classes. Already they are here existing. S1, S2, S3, S4. Please you follow these very steps if you want to have a clean system. And mind you, you're not doing this every time. You're doing it once. We set the system once, unless there are some edits you wanted to make later. So we have S1, S2, S3 and 4, but when you look at the streams column, there is no stream attached. So what do? We go to the actions column and select edit. Don't delete, just select edit. Now after editing, you are going to come and there is in the class you have selected to edit, they will give you this box here which has the stream names. Okay, you can see stream names here. So when I say edit S1, it brings this. I just need to go and select the streams. Now in S1 I will have S1A and B, so we don't create twice. You only select A, press Ctrl button, select B to have the two streams attached to S1. Now save. You can now see under streams we have A and B. We do the same for S2. Go to edit S2, then select the stream A, B by holding Ctrl to add another one. Save. We do it to senior 3. Select, then senior 3. We just come here, up here. Okay, let me firstly select this. I come to B, I save. You go to senior 4, edit, come down and go to senior 4 row. In senior 4 row we can see there is stream editing, so I select A, I select B, I save. Very good. So that is now for O level. Then I go to A level now. So you say back to dashboard. We also do the same for A level. Manage classes, add A level classes, come to senior 5, select edit, then select arts, hold the Ctrl, select science, save. That is merging or adding streams with classes. They do the same for 6, arts and sciences. We save. Very good. Now all classes have their streams. If you don't have streams, then it is okay. So what is the next thing? Before adding students, we also need to add subjects. Now how do we add subjects? We scroll and look for manage subjects, select manage subjects. It brings add O level, add A level subjects. So let's first manage O level subjects, select. It brings us to the subjects management page. Now when you look at this, we have 16 subjects that come within the system. Okay, so there are those subjects that are already seeded. Most of the subjects that you do in schools are already here. They are already into the system. So what do we do? If there is a subject that you don't want to, or your school does not do, you can go on and delete it. You can go on and delete it. For example, if I wanted to remove literature and we don't do literature in our school, I just go and say delete. Okay, so subject deleted successfully. I now have 15 subjects. Or else you can just do this under report card settings and you just disable those subjects from those classes that you don't want to see the subjects display on reports. Okay, so if you completely don't offer, remove it. Now what if you want to add another subject that is not on the list? For example, for Muslim schools, you're using you study Arabic, but Arabic is different. That one is another curriculum, some kind of curriculum. And the good news, we are also developing that report card system, but it will be online. That is for Arabic language. If you wanted to add a subject like IRE, you do IRE. What do? You need to go to subject name here up. Go to subject name, and you say this is full name is Islamic religious education. Then we call it subject code. We just say IRE. Just call it IRE. Then is it compulsory subject? You can say yes, it is compulsory. Okay, if it is compulsory, you check compulsory subject and say add. Now when adding students and the subject is set optional, especially those subjects you have just added. If you add a new subject and you don't want to edit like for every time, just make it compulsory. Just make it compulsory. It will not affect your learners' performance. It will not even affect their scoring. Okay, if a learner has not done that subject, it is okay, so long as they have done the 9 subjects that they are meant to do. In O level, our system will grade based on if a learner has done 9 subjects or at least 8 subjects. Let's go to another thing. If you have added a subject, I can also say come to class compulsory overrides. You say compulsory override, then look for that subject that you have added on the list. As per class, you can make it per class, but because we have made it compulsory, it will remain compulsory throughout. So let's just leave it. I can only tell you always add subjects and make them compulsory, even when it is not a compulsory subject, so that when you are adding learners, you're not going to again select that they do this or they do the other subject, because this will be hectic. We realize it is going to be very hectic, unless that's what you want, because the system still allows you to assign specific subjects to learners. But if you wanted to give them all, it is okay. No effect on learners' performance and scoring. So let's just go back now. A-level subjects. Let's also manage A-level subjects. We go to manage subjects, manage subjects, select A-level. Now these ones, they come already with papers added. Most of the subjects are here: Greek, art, biochemistry, div, econ, and GP, geography, history, literature, SOGA. There is math, sub-math. So let's take, for instance, you do another subject which is not here, like IRE is not on our system in A-level. Just come to subject name and type Islamic religious education, then code, just call it IRE. Paper options, this is very important. How many papers do we have in IRE? I can say paper 1, paper 2, paper 3. So what do we do here? We enter paper options like P1. Just click paper option field, then say P1, comma, P2. If you have paper 3, then also say comma P3. Okay. I don't recommend using something like paper 1, paper 2, because that one makes our paper column to widen, and it may make our report card to overlap. So we just say P1, comma, P2. If they are paper 3, also say P3. But most of the papers are 2. Now after, select status. Is it a subsidiary or principal? This is very important, because during grading, our system will grade basing on subject status. For example, for a subsidiary subject, whether the learner has got A or B or C or D, they will get 1 point. Because to get a point in a subsidiary subject, a learner must have scored 50 and above. So meaning that is now D up to A. So that is a different case for principal subjects. Principal subject, those points have their own values, like A is 5, B is 4, C is 3, D is 2, and then E is 1. But this one is different case for subsidiaries. They are 1 point. So if you mistakenly make a principal subject to be a subsidiary, even when a learner gets 80, they will still count that as 1 point. I hope that is clear. So we say this is principal, then I will just use this add subject. So that is setting up subject. Now you are ready to start adding your students onto the system. You're ready to start adding students onto the system. I have 2 ways. The system has 2 ways of allowing you to add the system. The first one is using the UI itself. You interact with the graphical user interface. You use the forms on the system to add. For example, I go to students, I select, I say add student. I add a student, then I come and say this learner is Mwanguzi. This learner is Mwanguzi Ibra. No, that one's no. Mwanguzi Emma, Mwangs Emmanuel. Date of birth, this is not a must. If you don't know the date of birth, you can just leave that. Whether you are seeing a star when you see this asterisk, that one is a mandatory field. So is male. If you select male, it keeps this placeholder for photo. If you change it to female, it also changes to a female like a photo. But if you have a learner photo, just select choose file, then go to desktop and choose the photo of a learner. So I can just choose one photo as a sample. Then I can go to stream, academic details, select the stream. Remember, these streams were already added onto the system. So select stream A. Can we say this one is being added for S1? Stream A, classes O level. Now, when you change level, classes also change, and subject selection also changes. So we are adding learner for level O level. So don't forget to change O level or A level. Then is A, select class is senior 2. If there is a linear number, you can add it. However, it is not a mandatory to add a linear number. If you don't know, you can skip it. Then index number is also not a mandatory. It's also not a mandatory, but if it is there, we can add it. Index number PLE will always come for all level students. Then now for subjects, we are not going to select anything here because all learners will receive the available subjects. However, if this one does not affect their average count. Average is done only for 9 subjects. If a learner has not done to that subject, because that's the maximum we can do, then the system will not give average. So you don't need to select subjects for all level. They will get all. Unless if you have set overrides for specific classes and made other subjects to be optional. But this may cause some issues in time to come, especially when you are promoting learners to another class. Then it means you may need to again enter or select subjects. A learner has come from senior 2 is going to senior 3. You'll be forced to manually again change. If you have like 500 students, it means you'll have to edit for each learner those subjects, which is not good. So we just say for every subject you add there, make it compulsory, no problem. The option and compulsory is okay. So parent contact 9522, I can use this. Payment contacts, I can write any a payment code if your school allows. Select a district of residence of this learner and add. So when you say add, it gives you a confirmation model form to confirm whether these details are very correct. So say confirm and add. Very good. So it has said student added successfully auto-enrolled for year 2026 term. That is what I said in the first. If you don't add academic terms and year, that student will not even be seen. Actually, if you add a student without academic year and term being set active, you will not see even them on the list because we cannot see which year are we looking for these learners from. So that means if you are looking for this learner, we shall always find Mwangs Emmanuel in term 2 of 2026. Only if we transfer them to any other year and another class. So it comes in a card layout. We can change to another and you make it come to table view. These two buttons. There is one here, card view, then there is also one table view, and you can see this. All subjects are here. However, this will not affect them. I'll even tell you when to remove some subjects that you don't want to show on report cards. So you have added a learner using the UI, form. What if we have an Excel which already has students? You have an Excel with learners and you wanted to use this. Instead of adding one learner by learner, you got our system, but when you already have your learners in Excel, maybe we are using an Excel report system and you have turned out to this application one, That one is also very possible. Let's go to that. Let's go to students. Select view. Select view students. So when you come to the students page, look for Excel tools. Excel tools. Select Excel tools. Now come here. We are saying bulk learner import and update. We can import learners or we can export learners on this very learner Excel tools page. Now when you select, I go back on this page, I said select Excel tools. Come back, download the workbook. Step 1, do you want to enter learners of O level or you want to enter learners of A level? So we are saying we first of all want to enter learners of O level, right? So I'm going to select O level here, then template scoop. You select it for all classes so that you generate a blank workbook which will have all classes from senior 1 up to senior 4. You enter their names once. If you wanted only to bring class per class, you just change single scoop. That will now show you to select a class. So for my case, let me choose all classes in level. Now we don't use the button export existing learners. We use download blank. Those are two buttons. So please, even instructions are here. Use the download blank import template. If you use export existing learners for this scope you have selected, it means if there are already learners on the system, it will create an Excel with those learners. For example, sometimes we need these learners in Excel to use them for other purposes. Maybe you want to add them on EMIS, you want them to add on another system. They want that list on the district or where, and you would like to print it as an Excel. So you just need to export them. For this case, we just use the download blank import because we want to add new learners. So select download and it says preparing workbook, waiting for save. Now it brings a save dialog box, save as dialog. So you just need to save it. You can change this name if you want. By default, it will show learner import O level all classes. So select location where to save this Excel and save. So when we go back to our desktop, I can find there is the file here, which is learner import O level. Let's open it. Let's open it. We are adding students there. Very good. So the first sheet is having instructions. Don't delete anything, please. These instructions, one, it tells you you have or you are opening an empty template which is for O level. It has all classes. It is for 2026 and it is for term 2. Then it shows you how to use. It even gives you important notices. Do not rename the class sheets. Don't change them. Like you say, I want senior 1 full word, not just a short S4. That is very wrong. The system will not import that. So another one, do not delete the hidden list or meta sheets. Don't. Leave unsaved rows blank. Don't say, I am deleting some of these rows because they don't have data. The system will only take those learners you have added. Don't mind. Good. Now we have S1, we have S2, we have S3, we have S4. So what do? You're going to add those names here at once. For senior 1, add the names. If you want to add the first and last name, then use this option. Use column B and C. Enter first name, last name. If your names in your own Excel is in full names, you're just going to copy them and paste them in the full name column. Okay. Select gender. Gender is from drop down. You can get either female or male. Date of birth, you can write your date of birth there. The stream is got from the system. All streams that are added can be picked from here. Section, if the learner is in boarding or day, you can also get from there. Linear numbers can be selected. Parent contact, Most of these are not compulsory. Subjects, just leave them the way they are, because they are all going to be used by learners. Now, I want to give an example. I have some examples of some class sheets which have some names, and I think in downloads I got some names from Meta. I can just get this. I'll just pick a few names here. I have my Excel. Please, you don't import using your own Excel. Just use your Excel to copy those names and paste them in the Excel generated from the system. For example, I have got some names here, and I can say this is, I copied this from my Excel, I paste them in my generated Excel from the system. Just paste them there. Then I can go. I think we need to make these to look in capital letters. It would make a good meaning. Let me first. We need to make them capital letters. Can have this as yes, can say, and I can put full columns. Put this. This is just a by the way. Can have oh, this is to divide. Anyway, let me just take this one. It is okay. It will take a lot of our time if I begin those functions, and I may even make you forget what we are doing. Please, I said, if you already have your Excel with names, you will keep copying them. You will keep copying and pasting into the generated Excel like I've done here. Let's go to S2. I'll also get some names from my original Excel here. I say I have this. That is, I copy, I go to the Excel generated from the system under full names, and I'll just paste them, keep on saving. Can also get I can get them. This is senior 3. This senior 3. I paste. Go to my Excel again. I get the rest. These are now we go to senior 4 now. In the case you had them already in an Excel, which you already had on your computer before, you can just be copying them and you paste into this new Excel you got from the system. If you don't have them, then it means you be typing manually. Per class, you type them. You type instead of using the form from the app. You can be filling in using Excel. Now, let's say we are adding something like gender. Gender is selected from here. I can say this is male. Can select male. Then the rest I can say these are female. Date of birth, in case you have it, you can also write that date of birth. I can say, however, it is not a mandatory to write date of birth. Okay, I can just use this. Yeah, that is okay. I got stream, so select streams from here. you don't forget to give learners stream. In case you're using Excel to add students, pick a stream from drop down. Those streams are already here. Don't write other streams that are different from what is already on the system. So I can divide and say I can give some to A, then I can select B and give the rest. I'm doing this because I'm doing this because I am trying, just making a demo, but for you, follow the good steps. So here you can just type the section boarding or day, or else you can leave it. You can also write the linear numbers in case they are there. In case they are there, I just want to do that. That is a sample. If they are parents contacts, we can still put them. I'm doing this for case of trial, so that we see that everything is actually operating. So those are the numbers. District, you can just write them there. Please, not a mandatory. Not every column is a mandatory. This is for purposes of learning. Payment codes, in case you have the payment code, you can be entering them at once here. You can change number format to number. Change this to numbers. Okay, so we reduce. Everything I'm doing is a trial. Everything I'm doing is a trial. This is generic data, not real data. Then payable fees, you can show payable fees. This can be shown on report, but this feature we can leave it. It is coming in version 7. Index numbers, if they are there, you can also put. Very good. So I've entered all the information for these learners, only for senior 1. For the rest, you'll do the same. So as of now, I think maybe what I can do for these other classes is to do streaming. So that we can try it. So this video is quite long, but it will help you to understand everything that you need to know about this offline system. So we have done that. I can also come here. Maybe I can say we have females. Then get some males. For senior 4, I'll also use some data here. Can you sort of feel streaming is A, B. Don't write your streams, just use the ones from the system. Yeah, the rest we can leave. You can edit later. So that is okay. Now we have added our learners on all the sheets. S1 students are there, S2, S3, S4. Now the next thing, we shall import these learners. Let's close. Now after all that is done, we go back to our system. Now we are going to say, we go to step 2, upload the completed workbook. This time around, don't use download workbook. Just go upload the completed workbook. However, ensure the level is still selected on this side of the download workbook. Make sure all level is selected just like you did it. So meaning the settings you make or selections you make when you are downloading a Blacker template, leave them. So when you come to import, they should be active. So choose a file in step 2. Choose file. Locate the file. Mine is on desktop. It is here. Select it and open. After, upload. Give it time. Very good. It says 28 learners, imported 28 learners across 4 classes, skipped 4 rows. So it means it left some 4 rows. What is the reason? Come down and see the report. Why were 4 rows skipped? 32 rows were read. Out of the 32, only 28 were imported. Why? It says in senior 2, row number 4 had a duplicated learner. So if it finds date of birth, stream being uniform, and even the names, it will not work. So it detected these learners sharing stream, sharing class, sharing date of birth, sharing gender, which is something very rare. So it has not done anything. That case was only in senior 2 and senior 3. So in case there is failure in import, it will show you. Just come down and look at the report after importation of data. When we go to student list, we shall find all these learners. You can see them. They are here. All learners have been added from Excel. See? Everything is here. Everything is here. You can always switch to card view and view learners in card view. You can always edit them using the edit button. If you are in the table form, you can always let's first hide some columns here. Address, date of birth can be hidden. We can hide section. Yeah, that is okay now, so that you are able to see the actions. See that? Good. Our learners are added onto the system. Back. Next thing, yeah, you can even see only senior 5 is missing. So if you want senior 5, it means you are going to select A level when you are extracting a blank workbook. So next thing is adding teachers onto the system. How do we add teachers? Just go to side menu, go to teachers, select add teacher. Let's add the first teacher. First teacher can be Kakaire Manasseh. We select the gender of the teacher is male. Select the date of birth of the teacher. This is very important because as you're entering this teacher here, their identity card is being created automatically on the system. As you're adding students onto the system, even their identity cards are automatically being generated. Remember, the system allows you to generate identity cards and then you print them. So we go to date of birth, second or third, you can say phone number. If a teacher has a number, this is very important because the system has what we call teacher access. Teachers can use your computer in case you're busy and they use their phone number to log in and they enter marks. There's also what we call the network access, which allows users around to connect to your system using their devices remotely, just with Wi-Fi. If you have Wi-Fi and you turn on your computer on the same Wi-Fi with another gadget which wants to link up here, they can easily use their phone and enter marks. But teachers will always be using their phone number. So what else? After selecting, you can enter their email address, but it is optional. Initials, don't struggle to enter initials. They are created automatically and they are read only. Even employment number is automatically generated. So what we do else, we shall go to address. You can put address of your teacher, and then date of appointment. That is the day when the teacher is being added, and the system will automatically add the date based on the active time on your computer. Qualification, select. This can be bachelor's. Now the most important part is subject and class assignment. We assign subjects and classes just at the same time when adding the teacher. That means you cannot add a teacher before you add classes and subjects. Good. Let's go there. So this teacher here, this is how we assign subject. Come to the subject and class assignment section. You will find 3 columns or 4 columns: subject column, class column, paper column, and then the remove. Now, to select a subject that the teacher does or the teacher teaches, you go to subject column, you select. The subject column is divided into two categories. Those subjects are in O-level subjects and then A-level subjects. Note this: if the teacher teaches O-level, select subjects from the O-level category. If you select a subject from A-level category and assign it to O-level class, system will crash. System will crash. So this teacher here, we are saying teaches ICT. After selecting the subject, go to class column, select a class. If you selected an O-level class, subject, match it with the O-level class, because even classes are also categorized into O-level classes and A-level classes. So we choose that this teacher is teaching ICT in senior 1. No paper needed. In paper section, if it is O-level, no paper will be there. If you choose A-level, a paper will show. So remember, we added those papers. For example, I say add, select, I go to A-level and I get subsidiary ICT. Then I select class as S5. When I come to papers, it will be activated. They do one paper. Select. This teacher also teaches geography in senior 6. I go to A-level subjects. I select geography. I select the class. Then I select papers. It does paper 1. Add another geography. Add another geography. Select the same class. If the same teacher is teaching 2 papers, that's what you're going to do. If not, then don't risk. This teacher also teaches geography. The teacher also teaches geography in O-level. Then I select the class where this teacher is teaching, that is S1. Then that is okay. So you keep on adding rows. If the teacher is teaching more classes, add rows and make relevant selections. A subject which matches the class level, and if papers are there, select a paper which the teacher handles. If they use their phone number to log into their dashboard, they will only see those classes and subjects that you assigned to them. That is offline. So let's come to next section, photo and signature. This is very important. If you are intending to produce identity cards for teachers, do it once. Always come and choose a picture and also a signature. For example, I choose a file. I want to choose some pictures here. I choose a file and need to get one picture. I need to get one picture for a teacher. I open it, dig to signature, come and choose a signature, and then I can choose a signature and attach it. Just need to look for some signatures. Open. Good. So we have attached a teacher photo and a teacher signature, meaning on their ID card their photo will show there, and that is it. If no photo is there, you can just add, then later you can edit and add the photos after. So I say add. Very good. So our teacher is here. This is not don't mistake this for being an ID. This is just a card layout of the teacher view, but we can just go and say table view and we change this. So teacher photo is there and everything is there. So that is something very important. The next thing will now be generating of report cards. But now that one will be another video because it's something long. I just want to finish this by showing you how best you can generate teacher IDs and student IDs. Now, after you have added students and you have added their photos, you have added teachers and their photos, those IDs have already been created on the system. There is no any other process that you need to take. Let me just pick one student and we add a photo of that student. I think we had one student with a photo. I remember. Yeah, there is one student. and that is 856. Good. Let's just go back and see how to generate. Just move to your side menu, scroll down and go to ID cards. ID cards, select ID cards. Now card type, select card type. Are you generating for students or for teachers? If it is for teacher, select teacher cards. Then teachers are already here, then generate. You can see already have a teacher ID created. A teacher ID is already created. Teacher ID is already created. So what are we going to do? Let's go back here first. There's something we need to do. Setting up our school system. School information. Squid, our name is there. Ownership, private. This is editing some information, which is very good. Please, you can set this. Setting school system, information, email, and so on, can be done under administrative setup. Can say school email at Gmail. Write the inbox number. The enable center number. Head teacher name. Write the head teacher contact. The admin is going to manage the system. Admin contact. School motto. School motto. Add. Choose a badge. If you have a school badge, choose it and add it from here. This is very important step, by the way. Just choose a badge here, and after save. Yeah, everything is okay now. You can view in the summary. This is the summary of everything. It's the summary of everything. So now getting the ID, let's go back to ID cards. Select teacher ID cards. Teachers will be selected already here. So you have everything set. Everything is now okay. You can see the IDs here, and we can print both sides. We can print both sides in PDF. In PDF, you can print this in PDF, and you can see it has both sides of the ID. So they can take this ID and print them into a plastic. Actually, you can print all of them at once in a PDF, or you can just generate them as images. What do you do? If you're generating them as images, first load and then later you say export. But now this one is under card validity. Is very important. Select card validity. How many years, how long do you want this card to take before they bring it for validation? So what you do, just go under annual and change to fixed expiry date, then come contract duration and select 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and many other years. But I don't think there is that card which can go beyond 5 years or 10 years of contract. So I can say this will last for 2 years. In most cases, ID card expiry always matches the contract duration. So I can say it is a 2 years contract, meaning the card will take 2 years to expire. Generate. After you select contract duration, you generate again. So you can see it changes everything, showing the date. So when we say export as image, it will create very good. This ID will be saved on desktop, and it will create what we call teacher ID folder. you will find a teacher ID folder is already here. Teacher ID folder is where you're going to find that ID card in case you have saved it as an image. So I open this and I need to find the card. Teacher ID folder. Yes, so I'll open. There were some other IDs that were already saved here. Let's just have a look at our product. So it is still loading. Very good. So you can see that is the ID card. That is the card. Okay, so it even has a QR code, which QR code will be used. Which QR code will be used to verify the authenticity of this card. It will tell us when it will expire, whether it belongs to the school or not. So that is exactly what we needed. And let me actually, we didn't add the head teacher signature, that's why it is not showing here. But in case we go to report card settings and then we go down here, can even increase opacity, can check school logo, school watermark. You can also come to choose head teacher digital signature. We pick it here, digital signature. This can be a digital stamp, can also be added. Digital stamp, we get a digital signature. Get a digital signature. Digital signature. Attach it there. So if that is the signature for the head teacher, we shall now go and save changes. We go to dashboard. We now move back to IDs. We change teacher. Select validity, expiry for 2 years. Generate. Very good. So if we generate, the ID card will now have the teacher the head teacher signature will be there. The head teacher signature will be there. So we can as well export this, or we just print this. Print both sides in PDF. This means you're going to print in PDF. If you already have an ID card printer, just connect the printer and print it as a PDF, and then print out using that printer direct. If it is in colored, just move it completely. It's going to work. I think you can see this. This is very beautiful. I can print this. Say ID sample. Say ID sample. Take it to desktop. I save this. And you can either export it as an image or just download it as a PDF. So let's look at the ID. You see this? ID sample. Very good. So this is our ID card, and everything is very smart. You can see it shows the school name, the motto, the school logo, also shows a watermark of the school logo. It has the signature of the head teacher. The teacher's name is showed in here also, and then your photo as a teacher. Down here it says this is Ministry of Education and Sports, Republic of Uganda. It says this is a property which belongs to the school, and even the school motto is showed there at the back side of your card. You can keep on changing. You can keep on changing colors. If you don't need this color, the color for that's purple and blue. If you don't like blue, you can keep on changing. I can go to this. We can take green. You can see as you tap on the color palettes, they keep on changing. The card also keeps on changing. So I can change and say I need this, and say I need that, I need this color, I need this, I need this. The colors keep on keep on changing. You can export as image still. So if there are very many cards and you export as image, each card shall have its name. Each card shall have the teacher name. And as you can see, I have also added a new in another color. So this is another color of the ID. This is another color of the ID, and we can of course reduce it like that. So you can keep on changing a lot of colors. This one showed blue, and then you can see this one is showing another color. So with that, I beg to submit, and I thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, and we ask you to like, make a comment, share these videos to reach many other people so that we don't be selfish, and hit the bell button, notification button, to keep on receiving notifications on the new changes that we have introduced in as far as Easyschool tool is concerned. Before I can close this, I actually want to thank schools that have supported us, and on my list here online I can see the schools. I want to thank you so much. There are those that are using trial. Most people here I can see they're using trial mode. Biaya, you can even see the school is calling here. Mayuge Modern Secondary School, Midigo Secondary School, Rena College Mayuge, Shanam Bombo High School, St. Andrews Secondary School. We have St. Andrews SS Rwanda, Trinity Secondary School, Peru. We have also other schools here. Biaya Bukanga City Secondary School, Dr. Obote Boroboro College. There is Green Hill College Bulo Pakamli. There is Iganga Star College Busagwa. There is Kasenyi Secondary School. We thank you so much for supporting us, and I can also notice we have some clients who are on the other side. Let me see if we can. Yes, we have a good number of schools, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. I can see many schools that have joined us today. I can still have many of those that are requesting to join us on offline clients. Yeah, you can see we have St. John Mary Muzei Bigada. Is it Bigada SS? Yes. Offline secondary, good. Yeah. We are going to answer you. We are going to respond to you very quickly. Our team shall respond to you. We have received those requests. I'm thanking you all. Those that have requested to join us, those that have joined us already, those on online version, those on offline, we thank you so much. I have the other schools, Madamo Namobiro, we thank you. I can see Iganga Star College of Sagwa still appearing on the list for request for offline. Mwangze Beneza, we thank you, sir. I have one day Valentine, that is a school not specified. Please, we don't know how we can notify this school, or else we shall call you, no problem. We have Banak High School Serere, thank you so much. Mr. Okokas, we shall reach out to you. We have Mbale Progressive, thank you so much, Mbale Progressive. That is Mr. Katende Emmanuel. I can see St. Andrews SS Rwanda, that is online but has also requested for offline. We shall return to you. And then we already have those that are already on our systems. Bukanga City Secondary School, thank you so much. We have Bugobi High School Namtumba, we thank you so much. Mr. Jagenda Yakub Duhaim Secondary School, we thank you so much. We have Umpongwe City Secondary School, we thank you so much. And many other schools to mention but a few. Thank you so much. We shall link up. Please don't hesitate reaching out to us. It has been a wonderful moment. I think this video will help you to get started. In the next video, we shall now discuss score entry.
a solution that simplifies everything. Easyschool Tool Systems. Manage all student and teacher records seamlessly without data loss with Easyschool Tool Systems. Forget the chaos of paperwork and endless files. First, enjoy comprehensive student record management and access learner information with no worries. Second, scheduling becomes a breeze. Create and update timetables with just a few clicks. Third, generate professional report cards automatically. Save hours of time and reduce errors. What sets us apart? Easyschool Tool Systems integrates all these features in a user-friendly platform. You won't need multiple systems anymore. Our all-in-one solution boosts productivity and organization. With Easyschool Tool Systems, you can focus on what really matters, educating students, and save time. Take the leap towards a simpler school management experience. Don't let administration hold you back. Transform your school with Easyschool Tool Systems now.